for a while now is how high the lesbian divorce rate is. I think it's something like 75% divorce rate. But why I'm laughing is because how are you guys gonna pin this one on men? How are you gonna blame men for this? Because it's two women. From what I'm reading online, what women say the reason for divorces in a same-sex marriage is domestic violence, cheating, feeling ignored, and get this one, feeling like one partner is not pulling their weight in the relationship, which is very interesting to me because you all preach, oh, men are like children, you have to take care of them, they don't pull their weight. But these are two women. So please tell me how you're gonna pin this one on men.
You want a nigga who makes 6 figures, but you barely clear 5. You knew hoes is different. Now y'all don't even be acting like y'all like the niggas no more. Y'all just expect the money. Like back in the day, you had to at least pretend. Like y'all be giving city girls way too much credit. Bitches been tricking, okay? But back in the day, it didn't seem like tripping because, you know, Miss Tanya at least act like she like Uncle Earl. Y'all be asking men for things that you can't provide on your own. Where you expect to meet them at? Because the niggas who make 6 figures don't be in the hood bars eating crab legs. And I really be like, do you want a partner or a parent? Y'all don't even pretend no more. Y'all just be like, yeah, and I need this. How you doing today? Good, my rent due tomorrow. Well, bitch. Hello? Y'all just be straight up front. Like, how was you gonna pay your rent if you didn't meet Uncle Earl? Let me know, cause do that. Do that, right? If you know that you're the type who's gonna ask a man for a bag, a meal, an experience that you can't afford on your own, leave that man alone, period.
White men have no problem finding feminine black women who don't have kids. They have no problem finding these unicorns that black men can't seem to find to save their life.
I've been the guy where I had a girlfriend or I was seeing somebody and they brought their kid over. It's not my fucking kid at all. I mean, one time it was with a black girl and she had a black baby with a black man, but she was coming to see me with her baby. Like, obviously I'm not the baby's father. You know, it was kind of weird. And this dude, this guy, his name was Mario. He was this black guy in Atlanta. This dude was stalking me. He was following me around town, on the trains, on the buses, coming to my job. I mean, I had to let the police know, and shit. It was a fucking mess, dude. And the pussy wasn't even good. This bitch's pussy was not even good, man. She couldn't suck. She couldn't fuck. Yeah, I said it. I didn't give a fuck, dude. It was a fucking mess, man.
So I do not accept coffee dates from men, and I just want to talk about it. I do just want to say that my reasons are just that, my own, so don't get under my comment section upset or in your feelings. So why don't I accept coffee dates? Well, besides the fact that I'm really not much of a coffee drinker, I find that coffee dates are low effort, they are cheap, and they are the biggest waste of time, honestly. So when I go on dates, I truly do like to look my best because I do believe that first impressions matter. So I really do put a lot of effort into my look, and I find that putting effort into my appearance for $5 bean juice is a waste of time. So when you ask a man, why do you like to take women out for coffee dates, they will give you a bunch of reasons, and I'm just here to tell you that they will never tell you the true reason as to why they ask women out on coffee dates. They're going to lie to you. They are going to guilt trip you by asking if you need free food, if that's why you're asking for him to take you on a proper date. Do you need free food? Are you hungry? And it's really just because they want the woman to be able to prove that she is worth a proper meal. I don't care about what reasons they tell you, oh, why does the price matter? It's about connection. You should only be focused. No, they don't believe in that. They really just want you to prove that you are worth a dinner, that you are worth a lunch. And with that information, with that knowledge, it's honestly disrespectful for a man to ever propose to me a coffee date. I wouldn't even go on a coffee date with my friends. My friend knows better not to ask me to have coffee with her. And I know better not to ask my friends that either because they're going to feel the same exact way. If we are going to get coffee, it's going to be on our way to the restaurant or on our way back from the restaurant. So I met a girl in class last semester who told me that she showed up to her coffee date in a bonnet, oversized sweatsuit, those black Adidas pool slides, and mixed match socks. because she told me that whenever she was going to get coffee, she was looking like who did it and why. So she showed up to the date exactly like that. And the guy that she met up with was so upset. That's honestly why I don't believe men when they say that a date is only focused solely on connection and that all the other stuff doesn't matter. If that was the case, the guy wouldn't care about how she looked like on the date. He would just care to get to know her, right? But no, he was expecting her to show up looking all done up. It was only one man who has ever asked me out on a coffee date, and I just ended up blocking him because, like I said, because I know why men truly ask women out on coffee dates, I find it very disrespectful, and I just don't want to deal with that. So you will be blocked.
Apparently, there is, in fact, a bare minimum that we all can recognize for men to be a good husband or boyfriend. And essentially, what those very simple rules are is that he should be a kind man. So he should be the doting husband. He should be the doting boyfriend. He should also be a hardworking man who financially takes on all of the responsibility in the relationship. And he should also not cheat. So he should be loyal. I'm glad that we could all decide that this is the bare minimum. I mean, like, the floor, like, you're not even going to get a kudos, okay? Because, like, this is what we all just expect. Like, this is just it. So don't expect a good job. But I'm just wondering, what is the bare minimum for women? And I'm wondering that because apparently men aren't supposed to tell women much of anything. A man can't expect that you cook and clean anymore because that would be misogynistic. And it's not a woman's fault if she cheats because apparently that is also his fault for failing to keep her interest in the bedroom. If a woman decides she wants to work, she's not supposed to have any real financial responsibility. She's supposed to be keeping all of that money for herself while a man is paying for her entire life. So just wondering, like, if the bare minimum for a man is so easily put out in front of us, what is the bare minimum for a woman to be considered a good wife or a good girlfriend?
Women out there that will walk away from a good man talking about, oh, he wanted to go half on rent. He wanted to go half on...
Facts.
Like, you know how fatuous and inane that is to say he wanted to go half? First of all, you are responsible for 100% of your life as an adult. 100% of your problems, 100% of your bills, 100% of your stress. And you mean to tell me you had a man right there like, I'll take half of that from you. And you was like, that ain't good enough.
Damn.
I want you to take it all. I don't want to have no responsibility as an adult. And that is financial abuse, and that is feminine manipulation and abuse.
3 signs that show she's emotionally immature. If a woman is exhibiting any of these traits, please do your best to run away or at least reflect on the relationship. Number 1 is it's always about her. If she goes on and on about everything about her, her life, her interests, her hobbies, what she doesn't like, what she likes, and gives you no opportunity to talk about your own life and what you want out of the relationship, later on in the relationship, if you're letting this pass by without really stopping it, you better believe that she will start blaming you for her emotions later on in the relationship. For instance, hey, Bob, because you did this, it made me feel this way. Everything seems to be about her. Number 2 is she never takes accountability. Never. I call this the victimizing mindset. It always seems like every mistake or every problem that comes up in her life is always the world's problem or other people's problem. She's always playing victim and she's always putting you as the villain when things don't seem to go just right. Number 3 is she lacks emotional control. She has a tendency to throw tantrums or act out of the blue. Her tantrums are childlike and it seems like nothing you can do can calm her down and make her think in a logical way, even when you've let her throw tantrums multiple times and you guys talked about it after. There never seems to be any change with her emotional instability.
This is why women refuse to accept accountability and would rather cry, walk away, walk out the room, block his number, whatever, because we rather do that than take accountability.
Right.
This is the part men don't understand. Attention is attention. Attention is attention. So whether it's good attention, whether it's bad attention, as long as we are the center of it, it doesn't really matter. All of that emotional spiraling is because it gets us attention.
Men of today are not interested in coming to save you because they don't see behavior from you that is worth saving. When you act like a man, the expectation is for you to defend yourself like a man. And when you are out in the street fighting, when you are out at 3 a.m. involved in an altercation, men compartmentalize that. And they already know that you're not the caliber of woman that necessitates them risking their lives for and getting involved. You see, my husband, he is called to lay down his life for me. Not some random woman out at the club. Anytime my husband, when we're out, we go somewhere, he's assessing the threat. And when they see loud and obnoxious women showing out like orangutans, they tune out. It's like they go away in their mind somewhere because they know that it is not worth the risk of putting their own lives in danger for someone that doesn't even value their own life or safety.
You only want to give women your attention, time, and resources if they express genuine burning desire for you. You know it when you get it because it's like taking a frying pan to the forehead. It's not confusing. It doesn't require clarity.
People don't understand that the sprinkle lifestyle or like this land of rich husband lifestyle is not about love. And y'all keep trying to make it about love. But y'all don't fucking understand that like every time somebody fucking asks Shira about advice about, oh, he's ugly, what do I do? Oh, he looks like this, what do I do? His breath stink, what do I do? Like, do y'all genuinely think that these girls are in these relationships for love? Like maybe Shira does love her man. I don't know. But I don't understand how y'all have been watching Shira's videos and the way she talks about her husband or the way she talks about men and still somehow are trying to find love. And it is very hard to land a rich man. I don't care what anybody says. Y'all, like when y'all see a lot of these influencers and all these girls landing rich men, A, they are very, 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 very attractive. B, a lot of these influencers are sex workers. They just don't label it as sex work. But a lot of people in Hollywood, a lot of people in the influencer like space, a lot of people in like New York City and in LA, in Miami will have sex with people to get higher up in society, to get into certain rooms, just like the Diddy situation. When you found out that Diddy was doing some stuff with other rappers and stuff like that, basically everybody in Hollywood's a sex worker. You're always bartering for sex or exchanging something for sex. And one of the main issues is the only reason y'all don't understand it as sex work is because OnlyFans is such a huge thing. And it's like, oh, I don't have to touch these men. I just have to take videos or maybe like shoot something with a close friend of mine. Or y'all think of streetwalkers. But even if it's not money and it's like opportunity, you're blowing this like CEO for a new job, or you're blowing this guy, or you're having sex with these men so you can get on runways, or so you can get like this new Louis Vuitton purse. Like, he doesn't have to give you money. He doesn't have to give you money. He's just exchanging. You guys, it's a mutually beneficial relationship. If he's getting something out of it and you're getting something out of it, and it's probably not love, it's probably sex work. But the likelihood of you even like meeting a rich guy who's gonna give you an allowance and money all the time is so fucking rare. I don't know why y'all think that like men are like rich millionaire men are out here spending money on women just for free. If a man wants to have sex with a woman, he's just gonna pay her. He's just gonna pay her. So what sets you differently than an escort or prostitute he can order versus you? Like, why do you deserve thousands of dollars? Why should he give you thousands of dollars for free for you just existing and not expect sex from you when he could probably spend a couple thousand, maybe 1K, couple K, depending on how high class she is, on an escort? Y'all do not have personalities. Y'all cannot carry a relationship or pretend to care about a relationship. That's why y'all are not getting y'all bags. because these men can sense that you're not there for them. You're there for the bag, especially if you don't want to be intimate with them, and especially if you don't want to do anything with them. Then why are you here?
Take a look at this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section.
Let me get this straight. You have been telling men for years that you don't want them, that you don't need them, that they don't meet your standards, that they don't treat you right, that you can pay for your own hair, you can pay for your own nails, you can afford your own home, you can afford your own car. Men are good for nothing. You're strong, you're independent. But then you get mad when these men go to another country to actually find a woman that has the qualities that they are looking for in a wife. Make it make sense. I also want to talk about why this mindset that so many Western women have is actually extremely problematic. Because not only are you putting down the men who are going overseas with pure intentions, you're also putting down the women from these other countries solely off of the fact that they were not brought up in a Western culture. Because you're calling them uneducated, you're calling them poor, you're calling them weak, you're calling them vulnerable. You're creating a superiority complex where you are at the top and women from all these other countries are at the bottom. Now let me tell you something. If you were really superior, the men would not be leaving, and you would not be single.
Would you rather be with a broke man that loves you so much, or with anything apart from that, or with a billionaire that provides for you but doesn't love you and cheats on you? Billionaire. Like, I didn't even have to think about it. Like, obviously the billionaire. Love goes out the window, mate.
He wants to press charges on me. Hitting me. Listen, officer, listen to this. I did not put my hands on him. He hit me.
So, from what we're
Look,
being told...
I have custody of my kids. I was asleep in my room. Of course, your kids at? My kids are asleep. And he had woke me up driving my vehicle.
It's your guys' kids together, right?
Yeah, it's our kids together. But he was trying to start an argument between me and somebody else. And I said, so I was trying to de-escalate the problem because I'm not bringing no arguments here. And then he had hit me. He hit me in my face. And it's not just my, like, that's how he will try to make it to be like I'm lying, but I'm not lying.
I mean, the redness that...
Right, there's a mark on my face.
Well, right here, it's like, I don't know if it's because you're rubbing it or what.
No, he had hit me. I didn't put my hands on him.
I mean, do you think, like, how old is your stepson?
He's 11.
Do you think an 11-year-old would just kind of make up and fabricate a story, or?
Honestly, I really do. I really think so.
Well, here...
Because he had came in here and told him that, like, oh, she hit me because he doesn't want to go to jail. But, like, the thing about it is, this is the last time he's going to put his hands on me. Because I've been hit enough. Me and my kids have been through enough here.
Yeah.
I don't know, but the thing about it is, though, like, if we're not going to separate tonight, like, I don't feel safe here with me and my kids.
Yeah.
So... that's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna go get my camera. I need to grab a couple pictures of you. If that's cool. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm just very overwhelmed right now, as you can imagine. You know what I mean? So I just don't know what to do with the situation. I do want to press charges against him. Actually, I think that is what needs to happen.
When it comes to DV, it doesn't even matter if you want to or not want to.
I have a lot going on right now. I have my kids in there. Like, I mean, he shouldn't have hit me. You know what I mean? And
Well, I'm sure his story's the same, saying that you shouldn't have hit him.
Right.
There's two sides.
Right, but
and, you know,
I didn't hit him.
But, well, I mean, and he didn't hit you, apparently. It goes both ways.
Right.
And that's all I'm saying. That's what court's for.
Right. Yes.
Can you sign it?
I'm sorry. I know that you...
We got other stuff.
Yeah, you guys do have other shit you have to do.
You're going to jail. So let's go.
I'm going to jail?
Yes.
You're under arrest.
No. How am I under arrest? How am I under arrest for getting hit?
Because you're determined to be the primary aggressor.
I'm under... No.
Yes.
Don't
come here.
Don't make it worse.
No.
We'll add a resisting charge. We have to.
How am I under arrest? No. How am I under arrest? How am I under arrest? Whoa. Look, I have rights. I just got hit.
Stop.
I
okay?
just, hey, you guys,
Stop. You're
no.
gonna
Wade Wilson was sentenced to the death penalty for unaliving 2 women. And the top search for this man is Wade Wilson fine. And when you go to videos about him, you have women talking about how attractive he is. You have women making videos about how attractive he is. This is a man who brutally unalived 2 women. But these are the same women who picked the bear. And that's exactly why my take was exactly like it was. Because the reality is when y'all find a man to be attractive, you don't see any fear. You're only scared of men you don't find attractive. Shout out to John Cannon because he said it first. Y'all only are scared of men that you don't find attractive. But fine men can get away with anything with y'all. If that man is attractive, he can get you to come to his house without you knowing him. He can come pick you up from your house without you knowing him. He can get away with murder, literally, when y'all find him to be attractive. There's a psychopath here on TikTok who got a comment section full of women shooting a shot at him. Even though he has been clinically diagnosed as being a psychopath, he has even talked about he has thoughts of unaliving people, and women still want him. Women are still in his comment section shooting a shot. You know why? Because women find him to be attractive. And y'all let men who are attractive get away with a lot. And this is why when women go around lying and talking about they don't care about looks, I just laugh. And I laugh even harder at the men who believe that women don't care about looks.
Stop setting up your sets next to women when there are other spaces.
She's saying when there's other spaces, quit setting up next to women at the gym. Listen, guy here, gym goer here, 9 times out of 10, we're just working out. We are definitely not trying to invade your space, which is all of our space. There's not like some coup to get next to you in hopes that you magically fall in love with us. Chances are we just happen to set up right there. We're not paying that much attention. Music's probably loud. Trauma's probably loud. We're just going through it, trying to get a lift in. Now, I have to say this because some of you guys, like, your comprehension isn't very good, but, like, sure, there are creepers at the gym. There are guys that will set up right next to you so you can get a better look at you or a better whiff, whatever it is. But most of the time, they don't care. They're not looking at you. Don't care. Get over yourself.
Fellas, know your worth and stop letting women treat you like dirt. And I'm not talking about the good women because good women don't do that. Good women reciprocate the energy, the good energy. That you do for me, I do for you energy. Know your worth.
Think that men prefer a natural body or a BBL? BBL. 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 Do you prefer a natural body or a BBL?
Natural. 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 Natural body all day.
There's a lot of good men out there. It's just most women don't give those type of men chances because they're over here chasing fucking men that are exactly like their fathers, which are pieces of shit. At the end of the day, I do feel bad for women, but some of y'all straight up like getting treated like shit. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be putting up with it. So you're addicted to that type of pain and that toxicity. And that's on you. So you can't sit up here and cry and say, oh, all men are pieces of shit. You just date all the pieces of shit. You just literally go to the fucking dumpster and you say, what piece of trash am I going to pick up today? Okay, this one has like a fucking nice goatee and fucking cool snapback on, I guess. Like, whatever.
Why is it more socially acceptable for women to hate men than it is for men to hate women?
Because men are the devil.
Ladies, let me remind you of something. You do not need a man.
Stop giving a fuck about what men find attractive.
I need to tell you something. Look, we don't need a fucking man.
And I'll tell you why I'm still single. Because my standards are, at this point, they're through the roof. Like, good luck meeting them.
Nobody told me to settle. I'm a catch. I know I'm a catch.
Stop settling for bare minimum ass men.
Make him suffer. Make them suffer.
Just give him a little bit of pain.
You need a reminder that men ain't
no, I don't have a boyfriend. Be like, why the are you asking that? You don't even know my name, you dumb.
You're better off single with high standards.
I would rather be single.
I would rather be single.
I'd rather be alone.
I never want to deal with a man ever again.
Where are the men?
Where did all the good men go?
And it seems like we just got a shortage of good men out here.
You get nothing out of being a good guy in this world. The only thing you get is you get taken advantage of. That's it. You get treated like you're nobody. Like you don't exist.